Everything given by God to you, man, is so beautiful. Marriage is not exceptional. It's a gift to mankind. We are too welcome to figure in marriage we are one. Make Oluwa bless our union so that we can be fruitful. MBWithSeyiFunmi.
Hello, wonderful viewers. You're welcome back to our channel. My name is Seyi.
My own name is Fumi.
And together we are called MBWithSeyiFunmi. Alright.
Yeah. You're welcome back. You're welcome back.
Another
You're
episode
back
of Marriage is Beautiful.
Yeah.
So today we are going to look into 2 or 3 other red flags that when they pop up in your marriage, you have to start being very careful. And the first one we want to talk about is the red flag of suspicion. See, one of the things that easily kill marriage is when you become suspicious of every move of your spouse. Your wife is talking to someone. Who are you talking to? Who messaged you the last time? What was he discussing with you? You start becoming suspicious of every move of your spouse.
Yeah.
Wherever he does, wherever he goes, anything.
Anyone speaking to him or her, you want to analyze it.
It has gotten to the level of picking the phone, going through it, checking his messages or her messages. I remember there was a movie I watched recently, and the daughter was telling the mother that, don't you know that your husband's phone is like an onion? The more you open it,
the more you should
what do you really want to achieve in trying to check every move of your husband or wife? If you don't trust them, don't deal with them.
Yeah.
But when you are dealing with them, you gotta trust them. So for you to start moving around, checking every move, shows that you don't have a trust for your spouse. Why are you two together if you can trust one another? So if as a result that, okay, probably he has done something before, or she did something in the time past, you have to build the trust back. Be very careful when the red flag of suspicion
is pumping up.
Be very careful in marriage, because at the end of the day, lack of trust or mistrust can end a marriage. So for spouses out there, please learn to trust one another. Learn not to be suspicious of everything that goes on around. I didn't say you should lose your guard with your husband or your wife. I didn't say a little bit of jealousy sometimes is even good for love. There are times you are jealous a little bit. It's like it spices up
the marriage.
It's good sometimes to have a little bit of jealousy. We don't rule out that.
Of course, even though God is a jealous God.
Yes, don't come out every moment. See, when you start suspecting him, when you start suspecting her, it becomes an issue.
Then it becomes lack of trust.
Lack of
trust.
Then suddenly everybody don't trust nobody again.
Anymore.
And at the end of the day, it might lead to the end of the marriage. So our first 2 red flags today is suspicion and lack of trust. Please ensure that you trust one another.
Like we had a topic before on trust.
Trust in marriage.
Trust in marriage. Yeah, you can as well check down in
Go
the
right
video
down
section.
in the video section. You will see the topic. The next one that we will look into is laziness. That's another red flag. Another red flag that might kill a marriage. Laziness on the part of the husband, on the part of the wife. Let me start with this. There are people that are working class married women.
Men.
let's start with women first.
Okay.
So they would have gone to war.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, after the man.
All right.
After the
Great.
man.
Ladies first. Let's go on.
So they will have gone to war, they may return tired. There are a lot of excuses along that line.
Gosh.
But have you considered that there are some full-time housewives with some maid servants, so to say, still available, and yet they can't even make themselves look good for their husband? Some people, when you get to their home, you have to block your nose of the stench or the smell that is coming out of it. Imagine when you, as a woman, can't look good for your husband because of laziness. You draw out to come out of the bed. You take a lot of time before you can even think about getting back in the day. The children are there, unkept. You allow laziness to creep into the marriage. And then the husband starts seeing somebody who's smart, who is taking care of the kid, who is taking...
Smelling nice.
He goes to
good.
homes too. He visits his friends.
Care kept.
Well kept home.
Yeah.
So, laziness is one of the red flags that could end a marriage. And it's not on the side of the women alone. I said, let's start with the women.
Yeah,
Men
laziness.
are not left out of this. It's laziness on the part of men that makes you think you were not supposed to help your wife out at home. Somebody said, okay, we don't do it in my own land. Thank you very much. But you are having a soulmate, part of your body, and you believe helping her is helping yourself. Because two shall come together and become one. So if I'm helping her, I'm helping myself. Aside that, there are men that are too lazy to even advance in career. It can lead to the end of the marriage. You are there, you are not progressing. Your wife is doing almost everything, or the husband is doing everything also, and the wife is not
career, even business. Like,
even business. It doesn't have to be career.
Like, ladies,
yeah.
We have ladies. We ladies, we have online businesses.
Okay. Mama Lagi on the net.
Like that, yeah. There's some things you can. It's just like games you can play on, and you still have your cash these days. And then we're not even talking about selling market, but there are some things you can do to have money. Yeah,
it's not about selling. There are a lot of online businesses.
Games. Yeah.
Online businesses that you can do to earn the money.
Yeah.
So now the fact remains that nobody wants a lazy husband. Nobody wants a lazy wife. Laziness can kill a marriage. Men become tired of you when you have nothing to offer.
Yeah.
You have nothing to offer and you are very lazy. Women become tired of you when all your function is just in the other room for her. Yeah. Say, after all, I'm doing my duty as the husband. Do your duty as the husband in the other room, which is very important. But still do your duty as the husband
which
in the
might
house.
be very important.
It's always very important. It's not a might. There is no might. I won't agree with that word.
Oh my God. Just joking, guys.
I'm not taking the joke. It's not
just
a might.
Joking.
It's very, very, very important.
Right. So is that all?
Yeah.
Like you said everything today. Honestly, it's like just short, and like you just pick everything on anyway.
Yes.
It's not
the
about
series is
who
not.
say it.
Yeah.
The
series is not about who say it. The series is not about
bringing the points
being
out,
long.
pushing the points
Yeah,
out.
we just want to push the point out, and we want you to follow this series.
Yeah.
Little by little, be picking all those things that seems like they don't matter, like we said last week, might still come at the end of the day to marry.
Yeah.
They don't matter now, but they might marry later. So please ensure that you are not a lazy spouse.
Yeah.
You are not a lazy husband. You are not a lazy wife. ensure you trust your husband, you trust your wife. Don't be suspicious. So today, we just want to tell you, watch out for laziness, watch out for suspicion, watch out for lack of trust. Those three flags can lead to the end of a marriage. Until next week.
Yeah. Well, we'll be coming your way again. We, SeyiFunmi, are saying...
we are saying...
Thank you. We love you. Bye.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
All right. Thank you, guys.